Hi, I'm Laurel Moe, and today I would like to talk about the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930. American isolationism after World War I would facilitate protectionism in the form of historically high tariffs established by the passage of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act in 1930. European nations economically weakened by World War I retaliated in kind with the effect of significantly reducing United States exports. Protectionism with the passage of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act would have dire consequences on the American economy in the 1930s as the nation experienced the Great Depression. Within this setting, the research question becomes, what effect did the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act have on the Great Depression in the 1930s? The research question is significant in order to understand how protectionism can negatively affect the American economy. Accordingly, the thesis is that protectionism was a contributing cause of the Great Depression. Research focused on the effect of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act on the Great Depression with areas of inquiry, including American isolationism after the First World War, the 1929 stock market crash, the passage of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, and an overview of the 1930s economy. The study involved a review of 22 primary and 15 secondary sources from the Jerry Falwell Library. Primary sources included articles from period newspapers and a book by Karl von Clausewitz on war, published in 1832. Secondary sources were articles from scholarly journals and a book regarding the political and economic activities of the United States that took place after World War I until the entry of the nation into World War II. The Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act was present in circumstances associated with all three theories of the cause of the Great Depression described by Michael Bernstein in The Great Depression as Historical Problem. Though the act was not signed into law until 1930, uncertainty in the business world regarding the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, caused by its lengthy debate during 1929, could reasonably be seen as causing such a loss of confidence that the stock market would crash by October 1929. The real GNP did decrease significantly, and unemployment was high for the years immediately after passage of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, which would indicate that a systematic failure of government policy, in this case protectionism, could be a cause of the Great Depression. The passage of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act was an economic activity that was initiated 10 months prior to the October 1929 stock market crash and made into law in June 1930, with adverse effects on the American economy that lasted until the nation entered World War II. While there may be other economic activities that can be linked to the Great Depression, the historical record indicated that the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act was present with adverse effects on the economy from 1929 to 1942. Accordingly, one could conclude that protectionism in the form of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act was a contributing cause of the Great Depression. As Sturld Stassen reminded Congress in 1953, we do not say that the Smoot-Hawley Tariff was the cause of it all. History is not explained so easily. We do say that the passing of the Smoot-Hawley Tariff was an important early chapter.